profile of very good landfills. Now for the lists, to-do list for the world and getting connection for them. The speakers Naomi Larsson from The Guardian and from the UNDP region, Nicolas Douillet. They are with us. I would like to invite them to the floor. Mrs. Larsson and Monsieur Douillet.
Good night, then. I hope everybody can hear me here. Hi, I'm Nicolas Douillet. I'm the head of communications for UNDP here in Istanbul.
I'm Naomi Larsson. I work at The Guardian on the Global Development Professionals Network.
So thanks for coming with us here. We're super excited to meet you for the first time, and then it's great to see a room so full of energy. It's really incredible to see all of you guys here. We're here to talk a little bit about the role of journalism in development. You are a content coordinator, but you also write for the Global Development Professionals Network at The Guardian, which has a huge role to play in terms of accountability and social justice. Can you tell us a little bit about how the whole project came about?
So the Global Development Professionals Network at The Guardian is one of about 12 professional networks which serve specific communities in different sectors. So obviously I'm on the development one, and there's society, there's education, and it's basically to kind of explore community-based journalism. We serve the specific professionals, and individuals who work in different sectors can come to us, and it's to share ideas and experiences and really kind of get down to the main issues that they experience.
Okay, and what's your sense of how is it actually making a difference? Do you think that it has managed to influence the debate or actually resulted in change on the ground?
Yeah, I think because we really ask for a lot of the community to come to us and share their stories, we're able to really kind of get to kind of things that people wouldn't normally report on, which I think is really important. For example, we have a column called Secret Aid Worker, where we invite aid workers to come and share their ideas with us and specific feelings. And we have been able to kind of really get down to core issues that they're facing. So we have something about, we did a series on mental health for aid workers, and we did a survey and found that it was a serious problem that aid workers were facing, that they weren't getting the right support from NGOs, from the NGOs that they were working for. So we were kind of able to expose that as a major issue for aid workers.
And how's it been received? I mean, do you get reactions of people? Do people get annoyed with the kind of stuff that you published, or are they?
They can do, but then I think that we're open to debate. You know, that's why The Guardian has their comments open, so anyone can come and write to us, and we're always open for people to coming and communicating with us. And our community base has grown so much since we started. I've got some stats here. So our membership now is 37,000 people, and last year it was 29,000, and we have a really big social media following as well. So this year we've got 40,000 followers, and last year, you know, it was half of that. So people are interested, and people want to really get to grips with the community as well.
And can a person get involved? Is it organizations that get involved? Can anybody get involved? How does that work?
It's anyone. So anyone can benefit from it. We invite, so any development professional can get in contact with us, send us an email if they have an article that they'd like to write. So a lot of the stuff that we do is comment pieces and a lot of analysis as well. NGOs can share best practice as well. So it's anything. We're very much community based, and we want to build that and keep building.
And the other thing I noticed, I'm just thinking about this now, is that some of the aid workers that contribute publish anonymously.
Yes.
Is that just for safety reasons, or how does that work?
It depends on what they're writing about. Some of this stuff is really, really sensitive. So, look at the stuff in South Sudan this summer. We've had quite a few people coming to us and also talking about when they've experienced sexual assault as working as an aid worker. So obviously you publish that anonymously. And it's really important, I think, to have a space where you can share really horrific experiences and very, very personal issues, but have it anonymously as well.
Okay. And do people just come to you and they propose something, and then it's up to you to review it as an editorial?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
And we offer, if someone's writing a comment piece for us, we will obviously kind of guide them and edit it and help them in any way that they need. But I think, you know, we're always looking for really, really good stories with a really good human interest angle. That's what people care about, and that's what they'll be wanting to read.
What do you think is the kind of most effective story that's come out recently?
So I shouldn't really say one that I've done, but last week did a big feature on a campaign to stop institutionalisation, and that is something we've had so much feedback from that. People were just really horrified by the abuses being committed in orphanages around the world, and I think that was something that wasn't really talked about before. You know, SDGs leave no one behind. These kids are being left behind, so it's the hope that after this article there'll be more to follow it up, and then we can change something.
Good. I have one last question. How, when you look at the way that stories are being told now, how do you see stories being told, let's say in 5-10 years? What's the direction this whole thing's going into?
I think a lot of it will be, we're looking at just kind of shorter, very digital-based storytelling through pictures. I think is really important as well. I think a lot of we publish quite a lot of galleries, and if you can tell a story through pictures and with the people's faces there, that's really important as well. And I think that because we all have quite short attention spans, I think that things like that you can read quickly, that will be the future.
Good. Thank you so much. Thanks for taking part.
Thanks
and
for having me.
yeah.
Great.
Thank you so much.